Yeah, yesterday was fucked.
What the cops say to you?
You know, Suarez was trying to, you know, waddle his way around me, trying to, you know, get things out of me and all that. But, you know, I mean, learn from the past, got a lawyer right away. They took care of it. They, you know, they wanted to raid the house. Obviously, they couldn't. I don't own it. Just have a key to it. You know, they didn't raid my apartments or anything like that. Asked me where I got the gun, extended mag, all this. You know, I mean, being an old man has its perks now. I could just act like I forget things.
We dodged the fucking bullet here, boys.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. We
the
may have
timing
dodged
was
the bullet,
terrible.
guys. They could still, just because nothing is happening now, we don't know if something happens next week.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they could be building a case or whatever.
I mean, I gotta tell you, I mean, they pulled us out front, you know, outside, right outside the house. I mean, they seen, you know, they pretty sure they seen Octo come outside, you know.
Come outside and do what?
Outside of the house. You know, he was in that car. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they start investigating the house. Photos and all that. People going in with, you know, whatever.
You mean to tell me they saw somebody come out of that house into the car?
No, not into the car.
No,
They seen the car pull up.
Hold on. Re-explain it.
All right.
You know, as soon as we pull up to the house.
Let Tony explain it, Luciano. He's literally the guy that saw it happen.
As soon as we pull up to the house, I mean, Luce was there, but, you know, as soon as we pull up, you know, Octo runs out of the car, runs in the house, right? As soon as he gets in the house, the cops come around the corner.
Jesus.
You know, so they could have seen him, could have not.
So they could have seen him run into the house from the car.
Right. But, you know, as soon as we pull up.
We got to move.
No, I don't think they saw him. I don't think they saw him.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't think we should just see it as maybe they did see him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to assume that they fucking saw him. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about right now. I'm going to be honest.
He came out of the house and he just walked up like towards us, but he didn't get in the car.
He didn't get in the car.
So there's no reason. I mean,
what was he wearing?
He was
wearing his usual fit. You know,
yeah, exactly.
He was fine.
So he was blacked out with a fucking helmet on, right?
Right. I mean, they're not.
Well,
dumb,
there you go.
They're not stupid.
Exactly. These guys aren't fucking preschoolers, guys. They're fucking police officers who dedicate their life in investigating and putting people behind bars for breaking the fucking law. We need to move.
Yeah.
There's no way we go and just hope that they didn't see anything. We need to move. That is fucked. We ain't got no money.
My concern is I think moving is just applying a band-aid. That's the problem. Like,
it doesn't matter if it's applying a band-aid, Harry. It doesn't matter what it applies. If they raid that place tomorrow, we are done. We're done. Everything's gone. No matter what the fucking band-aid is. If we get raided tomorrow, next week, we lose everything.
I've been
over $1 million
to help
of investment.
move the shit like for days now. Like we can move everything today, up north. It's a bitch to do, but I mean it's not.
We need to move the money up north, and then we need to move everything else into a new house of operations. Like we can't stop operations. We just can't. We just can't. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. We move all the cash out of there up to the north house with the weed. That way it's safer. There's an extra layer.
I mean, I agree.
But we can't stop operations. We need our people to keep working. If we stop bringing in money now, we're fucked.
See, that's why I think like me personally, I think it's smart. You have the captains operate out of that fucking south side shitbox as like a distraction, and meanwhile, you know,
What do you mean as a distraction? What are you saying? I'm not gonna put my people out the fucking.
Right. But you're moving everybody to Mirror Park, and 12 people having keys again, going in and out. It's going to be the same thing all over again. And then
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter until
to me.
It's
It matters.
the same thing all over again.
To me, it matters.
How does that matter?
Because you got people hanging around.
So what is the solution, Harry?
You keep the south side house. You get the captains.
And then when it gets raided and half our guys get put up in jail for years, what do we do then?
I mean, it's not going to be under their name, and there's not going to be as much shit in there.
It doesn't matter. The cops already know we're operating out of there. That information is never going to change.
I just don't see, like, when we move to a more expensive property that costs us a shitload and the same thing happens again, then what do we do? I feel like we can't just
we
keep moving
prevent
around
prevent it
forever.
from happening again. Like
We learn
need
from
to
our mistakes.
Like, yeah, this needs to be prevented. It's just to go and assume this is going to happen again is dumb. Now, it could happen again for sure, but we need to do everything that we can to prevent this from happening. What happened yesterday could have been tremendously avoided easily.